Quick Review presents the 5 best camera for students. Let's get started with the list. Starting of our list at number 5. Canon EOS RP. The Canon EOS RP is the cheapest full-frame camera for photography students on the market. This makes it an ideal tool for learning and allows you to make your way to a higher-end Canon model as time goes by. This camera comes with a 26.2 MP full-frame sensor that can capture fantastic JPEGs. One of the best features of this camera is the dual-pixel autofocus, which can help you to lock on to subjects very quickly, even in low-light situations. At number 4. Nikon D7500. Fancy the Nikon D500 but don't fancy the price tag? Well, if you're prepared to make a few compromises here and there, the D7500 is what you should be looking at. It's packed with the same 20.9 MP sensor as its more senior stablemate and also matches it in offering 4K video recording. Nikon has also furnished it with the same 180K pixel RGB metering sensor, and the tilting screen on the back is just as large at 3.2 inches in size, although not quite as detailed, and it's all wrapped up inside a weather-sealed body. On an even tighter budget? There's also the slightly older 24.2 MP D7200, which we reckon this is now the sweet spot of features and value. At number 3. Canon EOS Rebel SL3. The Canon EOS Rebel SL3 is the least expensive DSLR that can shoot 4K video. More than that, though, this camera, which is aimed at beginners, is also very small and light and has a bevy of in-camera guides to help novice shooters. We also like the EOS Rebel SL3's articulating 3-inch touchscreen, which makes it easier to take photos from odd angles. In general, this camera takes good photos and video, but its internal image stabilization is only moderately effective, and its hot shoe doesn't work with third-party flash units. Also, this model is aimed at beginners, so it has a limited number of autofocus points and a fairly slow shooting speed. But, for the price, it's a great DSLR for those new to photography. At number 2. Nikon D90 DX. The Nikon D90 DX is a 12.3 megapixel DSLR which comes bundled with an 18 to 105mm f3.5 to 5.6 ED/f SBR lens. While not Nikon's newest camera, it has many fans in our forums, and it is no wonder when you see its feature set including 3.0-inch LCD, high-res, live view framing, face detection, video recording, image sensor cleaning, 4.5 frames per second shooting, and a lot more. The Nikon D90 with its 18 to 105mm lens comes in at $1,031.89, or you can grab it body only for $794.95. It's probably one of the best cameras in the enthusiast range of cameras, and in most reviews I've read of it gets a very high rating. At number 1. Nikon D5600. The top of our list of best cameras for photography students is the Nikon D5600. This camera is a very beginner-friendly DSLR that can be purchased at an affordable price, making it a deal that you must consider. This camera doesn't have a lot of the fancy features you might find in high-end cameras. However, it has everything that you need to learn photography, such as RAW shooting and a manual exposure mode. This camera comes with an optical viewfinder, good noise reduction, a vari-angle touchscreen, built-in Wi-Fi, built-in flash that supports ITTL, and a microphone port. It performs excellently with a telephoto to wide-angle shots, and its 7.8x zoom makes it suitable for all kinds of subjects, making this camera a great all-round option. The Nikon D5600 comes with a 24-megapixel APS-C sensor, which ensures that excellent photographs are produced. It can compare to the APS-C sensors of more expensive Sony and Fujifilm cameras you can find. The autofocus is also fairly decent considering the price of this model. One amazing feature of this camera is the battery life it has. It can shoot all day long, perhaps even a few days, with its 970-shot battery rating. It also utilizes the same lens mount as Nikon's more expensive full-frame DSLRs, meaning that you can begin to invest in full-frame glass now and upgrade to a full-frame Nikon over time.